Good morning and welcome. It's the 26th of April and it's just after 8 o'clock, 8:40 actually. What a sad day it is for me today. I got knocked out of my two winning trades last night. I got knocked out of the AUD USD and the GB, the pound AUD. So I've still got two small positions here in the AUD USD. I had a lot more in at the top, which I got knocked out of for a fair profit, but not much. It's actually dropped this morning. It is now making its way over the 75 mark. So, oh well, a bit disappointing, but hey ho. Move on now to the Euro Japanese Yen. We saw a hell of a spike up yesterday. I got in a little bit too early. We're now seeing it actually it's falling a little bit. It's finding a bit of weakness, and yeah, we're flattening off on the RSI and on the stochastic. So I am expecting that to fall. The problem with the euro at the moment is it is driven by speculation and euphoria, and they're unpredictable a little bit. So, but the euro at this level, I don't see as sustainable. Doesn't matter who's actually in the gets elected in France. They still have the same problems as they had 6 months ago, 12 months ago. Euro dollar, same story. This is the way the stop loss works with you and against you. I got knocked out of my trade on the euro dollar, and I took a better position up here. Same with the euro JPY, and to some extent with the euro New Zealand dollar. But this just seems to keep getting more and more strength. So fortunately, the positions at the bottom here are quite small. And these two at the top are the larger of the four positions, but I'm going to keep an eye on that. GB AUD, this is the one I got knocked out of it. A bit disappointing. I got a little bit of profit, but not as much as I would have liked. SP 500, we're still maintaining the level above the trend line. I don't know how much longer it's going to maintain that, but the green candle was outside the Bollinger Band yesterday. We're at the top of the Bollinger Band now. We'll see. We're flat on the RSI, and the stochastic is just turning down. Yeah, and now we look at the AUD CAD. This is the AUD is falling the same as it is on the AUD USD. My trade's down the bottom here. It looks hopeful. We just crossed the trend line on the RSI, and the stochastic is looking down, and it's fairly wide between the red and the green lines. So that looks like it's on its way down. Silver. I'm about at entry at my lowest trade, so I'm just going to go down a little bit to get the profit for the swaps and what have you on this. Hopefully it'll continue down. It's had a little couple of hiccups last couple of days, but this should go right for me. USD JPY, I've got back into this. I've only got a small position. I think this might just, if we just move this line down, I'm looking at the top on this is about 112. So we'll see how it goes. What's happened? Oh, that's a 4-hour chart, sorry. Put it on the daily. This is going nicely for me. I had a losing trade from November that wasn't losing as much as it was before. It's an old trade. I got into trouble with it, and I took a loss on it. And the money that I had on that, I actually placed on the USD Mexican peso. So I'm hoping to regain my losses, and it looks like this is now coming up off the bottom, and we're going to see hopefully a big move on this. We've crossed the 50 line on the RSI, and the stochastic is still pointing upwards, and it's got quite a bit of distance between the red and the green line, showing a bit of power as it goes up. Here we go, Euro CAD, sorry, USD CAD. Yeah, well, it's still trending up. We're looking for it to go a bit higher, but it's now at the upper Bollinger Band. It's a little bit overbought. We'll see how much further this pair can go. Same really with the oil. This is looking now like it's getting weak. It is actually at a bit of support over here, so I'm not surprised by this, but unsure whether it's going to go up or go down. You know, personally, if this was my trade, I would be out at this point. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you tomorrow, and thanks for all the likes and the subscriptions, much appreciated, and happy trading.